Hey guys, what's up? My name is Becca and welcome to my October TBR. Oh my god, I'm so excited for October to finally come. Now the sun wants to come out. Okay. But I am so excited for October to finally come. We have another week before October, but I am so excited. I have so many books in front of me. Believe me, I just want to read all the books in October. We have some new releases that I really want to read, and some rereads, and some just books that I just want to get to. There's so many books in front of me. I really, really want to read everything now. And there are other books that I really want to go and grab from my TBR shelf, but I just know that I'm not going to be able to get to all of them, and these are the books that I just know that I really want to read now, and I'm hoping to love, and yeah. But October is shaping up to be my most anticipated reading month. I just have all the books on here that I really want to read, and all the new releases that are coming out that I'm so excited for. So yeah. Well, let's get on with the TBR. So before I talk about the books that are in front of me, because there are a lot, let's talk about the new releases that are coming out that I just need now. So first we have The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee, which is the sequel to Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, following his sister. Yes. I love Felicity in the Gentleman's Guide, so I can't wait for this book. And it's coming out, like, I think October 2nd. So, yeah, I need that book now. Another one coming out in the second is Muse of Nightmares, which is the sequel to Strange Dreamer by Laini Taylor, which I freaking loved and I cannot wait for. I need Muse of Nightmares now, especially since that's the conclusion to the duology. And the way Strange Dreamer ended, I need that. I really, really need that. Next, I think it comes out like the 10th. What If It's Us by Becky Albertelli and Adam Silvera. So excited for that book. I've read all of Becky Albertelli's books, and Adam Silvera I've only read one, but I didn't necessarily love the one that Adam wrote. You know, I love Becky. And Adam, I read one of his books and didn't necessarily love it, but I am really excited for this collaboration, and I can't wait for this book. Everybody got arcs for it, and I'm just like, I just want this book now. The other one that everybody got arcs for was Muse of Nightmares, which I just really don't want this book in my hands. Okay, so yeah, that was What If It's Us. The next one, I just realized I wanted, because some people are talking about it. I can't remember who, but they're loving it, and it's The Large Expanse of Sea. Is that what it's called? By Tahereh Mafi. I liked the Shatter Me trilogy, and I haven't continued with, like, Restore Me. And I thought Furthermore was just, like, okay. I thought it could be better. I haven't continued with that either. But I am really excited for this. I think it has to do, like, I think it's a fictional sort of, what was it? It's like a fictional take. No. I think it's about oh my god, I'm having a hard time remembering what this is about. I just know it's about a girl growing up in New York after 9/11, and it's really what happened with Tahereh. And this is just like her book about what happened, but it's fictional. I don't know. I didn't really do my research. Again, like, just some people were talking about it, and I was like, that sounds good. I want that book. The last one coming out in October that I'm so excited for, it's already bought and paid for. I'm going to the event, and that is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. Did any of you, like, be surprised when I say that? Because, no. That's my most anticipated book of the year. I'm so excited for that book. It's the final book in the Throne of Glass series. It's going to be over 950 pages, or like around there. I'm so excited for it. I need that book in my hands. Literally, like, now. I'm going to the Sarah J. Maas event Chicago on the 25th of October. The book comes out on the 23rd, but the event is on the 25th. It's only a couple days. It's fine. I can wait. It's fine. But I'm not going to be able to meet Sarah J. Maas, which is kind of a bummer. But I will be able to enjoy the event that's going on. But you had to get a VIP ticket if you wanted to meet her. There's only 50, and believe me, it sold out in 3 seconds. Literally, it sold out in 3 seconds. That hurts. Okay, so those are the new releases. Now I'm going to go through the rereads, because you should probably know what most of these rereads are. So first we have Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Like I said, companion is coming out to this one, and I really just want to reread it before Ladies' Guide comes out, so yes. Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Need to reread this before Muse of Nightmares comes out. And those are coming out like the very beginning of October, but I'm hoping to just like reread these. I'm actually thinking I might annotate these. We'll see. I might be doing a lot of annotating this month. I'd be really down for that. I definitely want to annotate Strange the Dreamer. I just don't know if I want to annotate the paperback or if I want to annotate the hardcover. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely want to annotate these. And then, before Kingdom of Ash comes out, I would really love to read Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. I was supposed to do this buddy read with my friend. We were going to buddy read all of them. She's still reading them, which I'm really happy. But I just, again, I fell into the slump. I really didn't want to read anything. I knew if I read Throne of Glass, I would like it, and I would, I would love it, like Sarah J. Maas, but I just really wasn't feeling like reading fantasy, so I wasn't. And then, like, she sort of fell behind, and now she's, like, picked up again, which is great. But, I mean, to be honest, I really just want to read these. I might want to read Queen of Shadows as well, because I love Queen of Shadows, but my favorite book is Empire of Storms. And this is the, like, companion to that. And I definitely need to read these before Kingdom of Ash comes out. So, and who knows, I might be annotating these as well. So, we'll see. And then a couple more rereads that don't have anything to do with the new release coming out is A Spy in the House by Y.S. Lee. This is book 1 of the Agency series. I read these in high school and really, really enjoyed them, but I never finished the very end. I've read the first 3, and I think there's only 4. I never read the last one. So, I really want to finally get back into this, reread these, and finally finish it. And this is one of the ones I wanted to finish by the end of the year, so need to get cracking on that. And then The Kiss of Deception by Mary Pearson. Again, I might be annotating this because I really love this book. I really want to reread the trilogy before I go into Dance of Thieves, which I do own and really want to read. So, need to get to these. Now we have the books that aren't rereads or new releases. They're just ones that I really want to get to. First up, we have The Governess Game by Tessa Dare, which is the sequel to, what was it, The Duchess Deal? They're like companions. They're not technically like straight sequels. They follow a different, couple each time. I'm good with that. I'm really excited to pick this one up. I've heard really good things. I love The Duchess Deal, so this one, I'm guessing, would just be just as good. And I'm starting to really love Tessa Dare, so I might want to pick up all of her books now. Next up, I think the rest of these are sort of like spooky, dark fantasy, mystery kind of ones. So yeah, they all just like fit for October, and that's why I chose them for October. First off, we have Anna Darkened by Kirsten White. This is a Vlad the Impaler retelling or reimagining where Vlad is a woman, and that's all I really know, and everyone's raving about the series. So, I really just want to finally get to this, and I've been saving it for October, so definitely need to get to that now. And then we have finally Three Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake. As you guys know, I did try to read this in August, I think it was, and I got 25 pages before I was just like, I'm not in the mood for this. And I was listening to the audiobook, and I really wasn't liking the audiobook, so I think I'm just going to try and read this physically, and we'll see what happens. But you guys know what this is about. This is about, like, 3 sisters who have to compete to the death, and one is crowned queen. Like, really, that's what it is. It's like 3 queens competing to the death, and yeah, it's really what it is. Then we have Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. All I know is that this is a mystery. I knew what it was about before. I know this is about, like, it takes place in a boarding school, and I think there was a death associated with that school, and our main character wants to solve the mystery of this death or something like that. Maybe. I know this is a series, or at least there's a sequel to it. It's not out yet. But, like, with these, it's like, do you really know if you want a sequel to this? Like, these are, like, sometimes mysteries are much better as standalones, but it's a series, so, it's, you know, like, it makes me feel suspicious, like, or not suspicious, but questionable whether or not I'm really gonna love it. But a lot of people have loved it and are excited for the sequel, so I just, okay. Next up we have This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Yeah, this is her first in the Monsters of Verity series, I think it's called. I just know there's no romance in this, and it's always, like, I don't know if I really want to read it, but it's about, I think, a human and a monster, that, like, become friends, and I don't know. I just know it's Victoria Schwab, and I love Victoria Schwab, so at least I've liked a few of her books, so hopefully that'll be just as good. Next up we have The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. This is a ghost story. I think, oh, come on. I keep bending the flaps, and it's, like, really annoying. It's about 3 sisters who were sentenced to death. I think they're sentenced to death for witchery. And then, like, what is it, every summer? Yeah, so every summer for a little while they come back, and they, I think, maybe inhabit the people there. I don't know. But I've heard, like, okay, when this first came out, all I heard was, like, these glowing, amazing reviews. And then recently there's been some really negative reviews that I've seen. And I don't know. Like, I'm really hoping to love this because I really love this cover. And you know, that's gorgeous too. And I've heard some really good things. And Julie over at Pages and Pens really loves this book. So I'm just really hoping that I love it. And it has, like, Hocus Pocus vibes. Like, really? How could I not love it? And then we have Invisible Ghosts by Robin Schneider. I think I've heard this pitched as, like, a rom-com but with ghosts. That's all I know about it. But I'm excited to pick it up. Ooh, big font. Just, I love it when there's big font. And if it's, like, a rom-com, it's gonna go really quick, even if there is ghosts. So I think I like that. Next up we have Sight Witch by Susan Dennard. This is the novella in the Truth Witch series. Or is it the Witchland? Yeah, the Witchland series. But yeah, this is just a tale. This actually follows Ryber and Cullen. And if you've read the series, then you know who they are. Cullen is the thread brother to Merrick, the Wind Witch, the prince. And Ryber is his wife. And this is pretty much how they meet. And I guess she's a sight witch, which I did not know. But I thought when I first got this that I knew this was a novella, and I knew this wasn't following, like, our main characters, which was fine. But I didn't know that this was following Ryber and Cullen. And I thought this was just going to be taking place, like, centuries before, like, you know, like, around that kind of thing, and, like, following different characters, and I was still like, okay, I'm interested. Also, this has pictures. Like, it has illustrations throughout the book. And it's only like 200 pages. So I feel like I could like really easily, you know, knock this one out. And especially since, you know, I'm actually interested in, in their story. And we'll see. And lastly, I have this brick. And that's Singer by Christopher Paolini. It's October. I'm trying to finish this by the end of the month, or in the end of the year, the series. I only have this one, Inheritance, and I feel like if I can get through this one this month and Inheritance in December, I'm done. It's done. I'm good. Like, this is finally off my shelves. I didn't love Eldest, and I knew I wouldn't, but I am, like, very hesitant to go into these now because, you know, I haven't read them since high school. And I still love Aragon. Like, Aragon is still my favorite. But I remember loving this one as well. And now I'm just, like, really afraid. The thing is that when I read this for the first time in high school, this was supposed to be the very end. It was supposed to only be a trilogy. And then I finished this, and at the very end, it's like, stay, you know, until next time with, like, the last book. What is it? Yeah, here ends the third book of the Inheritance cycle. The story will continue and conclude in book 4. Literally, for years, this was a trilogy. And then, boom, this one finished, and now we have another book. I was just, like, really salty about that, and then it took years for Inheritance to come out, so I never ended up getting to it. But now, I need to freaking read this and finish this series, because it's been way too long. Just way too long. Another book that I'm actually thinking about getting is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I might just get that from the library. Who knows, I might end up buying it too. I don't know. But I'm thinking about getting that. So, that's another book that'll be on my list. And be on my TBR, so I need to get reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this TBR, and I will see you again with another video. Bye. Happy reading.